All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to my content creating news channel, CC News. And in today's video, yeah, we gonna have to talk about this. We're gonna have to, at least for me, add my 2 cents to the matter. But so, anyways, so posted by Pirate Nation. So they go on to say a Chinese esports commentator named Zaza, I think that's their name, for the game Naruka Blade Point came under fire for some from some fans. They criticized her shorter outfits, which stood out compared to her male co-host's full coverage clothing. Zaza replied that she picked her outfits herself and felt no pressure from the production team. For the next broadcast, she appeared completely covered in black from head to toe with her face painted too. And yeah, I think a lot of people are, saying that, yeah, she's obviously black facing. I don't think she was really paying attention to what she did. That's why I don't really see no ill intentions with this. I don't think that was her plan, was to blackface. I think that, yeah, to respond to the critics. And that's the thing where I'm like, fam, I don't know. Like, I'm looking at her outfit in the one picture, and I don't know. Like, I feel like I didn't seen much more worse outfits than that. Like, I see things like this, and then when I don't know, maybe that's just how their like, culture is, where it's like, they wear clothes that's a little bit more like you're a little bit more covered up. But I'm like, fam, I've seen Kanye West's wife. Like, and I think a lot of people need to see her outfits and see that, yeah, what she's wearing, it's not bad. Like, I guess I don't know, man. I just don't feel like that. If you're like, I don't know, because I guess with me, I don't really be paying attention to, unless it's a wild outfit. Something like this, like if I'm watching her show or whatever, and yeah, like I'm just gonna be watching the show and seeing, like, if I'm a Naruka Blade Point fan, or not Naruka. I don't know why I say Naruka, but anyways, Naruka Blade Point fan, I'm gonna be more so seeing what they're saying about the game rather than paying attention to her outfit. I guess, like, if I'm into fashion and stuff like that, then yeah. And I mean, I am, but I guess, like, I'm not into it that much to where I'm like, oh, I gotta criticize a person's fit and things. Like, if anything's, I'll probably look at a person's shoes. Like, I feel like that probably would be the one thing that I will pay attention to the outfit. And yeah, I mean, she just looked like she wearing some, like, patent leather heels or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess, like, I'm not that invested into people's, how they dress, and whether it comes down to shoes. Like, if anything's, I look to see if it's like a pair of Jordans that I know about. I'm like, oh, okay, either she's a sneakerhead, or yeah, she just really like the shoes or something. But other than that, like, yeah, outfits, and I just think that we're in a day and age where there's a lot of guys out there, because I feel like that, women, because yeah, I feel like women, they're definitely more into fashion than men, unless like a man is, some fashion designer or something like that. But you're like day-to-day average person, man and woman, yeah, there's gonna probably be some men out there. I ain't saying that they don't exist, that men, aren't into fashion, but I just feel like that with a woman, it's like, yeah, you'll see, because at least for me, I'll go into a store, get some clothes, gone. Like, if it's something that I really want, or if it's something that I'm creating, because I, like, for an example, like, I created this. So, but this is like what I wanted to wear. Like, I like black hoodies and stuff, but yeah, other than that, and I feel like that, yeah, there's, like, most guys, we just have like our go-to fits, where some guys wear suits, some guys wear track suits, some guys, wear casual, like, some shorts and a shirt or something, or some pants and a shirt, where it's like, it don't really matter. Like, they just stick. And I feel like it's kind of the same way, but it's just a little bit more technical with a woman and things. And so, yeah, but I'm like, fam, I guess, like, I don't know, like, she knows what she wants to wear. She feels comfortable with what she's wearing. Why does it matter to other people? That's why I'm like, I'm seeing this, and I'm like, it has to be guys that's talking about this and stuff. And now you ain't got this girl caught up in the situation where it's like, now y'all are gonna try to accuse, oh, now she's blackface, and now she being racist. I don't think she's racist. I don't think that wasn't her intentions. I think that, yeah, people, they have a way of responding. I know I've had my moments where I've had a way of responding to stuff where I said something that was a little bit, well, I guess I don't know. I wouldn't say that what I said was offensive, but I've offended people. So I guess in a way, I'm trying to like I'm trying to defend myself, but at the same time, nah, man, I just think that people need to just, pretty much the moral of this whole video, just mind your business. I mean, like, I don't know who this girl is, but I feel like that, yeah, she's been around for a while. The production team, like if they had a problem with her, or if let's say it was because I don't know, like I don't know if this show takes place like out here in the United States or if it takes place in China. I don't know. I would maybe possibly, I don't know. But let's just say, like would that be the Chinese government where it's like, I guess, or like authorities, whoever, where if they were to be like, hey, you need to be a little bit more covered up, like if it's against like laws and stuff, then I'm like, okay, but I'm saying like I would imagine that she got that outfit from, if she is in China, so she got the outfit from China. What's the problem? Like, that's the thing. I just, man, I just think that people, it's like, yeah, y'all just be a little bit too invested in people's lives. And then, yeah, now you done got this girl caught up. I guess I don't know. People ask me, do I feel offended by what she's doing? No. Like I think it's more offensive that, you sit around and criticize a person and they ain't did nothing to you. All she's just doing is commentating on a video game and stuff. I'm like, what is that? What does her commentating on a video game have to do with what she's wearing and stuff? I'm like, fam, she could come in. My thing is this: she could come in there wearing the most baggiest clothes, or she can wear like some, like spandex outfit. I'm trying to think of some like a wrestling, outfit, whatever the case is. I'm like, fam, my thing is this: whatever she's wearing, I'm not there for that. I'm there for the game. I guess like, and it probably will get to a point where she's all like, okay, I ain't even gonna, show my face. I'm just gonna talk. Then people are gonna talk about that. So that's why I'm like, yeah, there's at times like where there's the wrong type of people subscribe to whatever it is, whether it's her YouTube channel or Twitch account, subscribe, follow, whichever, and it'd be the wrong type of fans to have, because they're not paying attention to the content. They're paying attention to everything surrounding the content. And I'm like, fam, this isn't Rotten Tomato. This is either YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. You're not a movie critic. You're not, and there's no such thing as a video critic. And I'm like, if that's the case, then I'm like, yeah, you just got way too much time on your hands. But yeah, overall though, I just think that when they do stuff like that, it's like, what are you doing in your life to where you have this much free time to sit around and criticize people on the internet? Like, and I, maybe if it's like a job of yours, like I know at times like I could say some criticizing things in videos, but I guess like I'm not going after this person on a day-to-day basis, criticizing every move that they do, every clothes that they wear, and everything. And I'm like, nah, bro, I don't care for that. So yeah, I just think that at times like people really need to sit down and think about it, like, what's my purpose on the internet? Because if you don't have a purpose, like, okay, if you're here to, hear her talk about this video game Naraka Blade Point, okay, cool, there's no problem with that. But if you're all like, oh, I want to criticize what she's wearing. Oh, she's sitting with her legs sideways and her body over here. No, she just needs to sit. Because yeah, it's people out there, they'll criticize some of the most off the wall things where it's like, you clicked on the video and that's the first thing that you paid attention to. Like, explain that, please. Most people come here for me to talk about this video game. You came here to be the fashion police. It's like, bro, get out of here with that. Ain't nobody hearing that. So, but anyways, yeah, it's like I just think that is silly, But I don't know. I don't think she should be canceled for what she did. Yeah, I think that she just wasn't thinking at the time when she did that. But I don't think her intentions were to blackface. So, but and because yeah, usually with blackface, it's like yeah, they will have it where it's like the face is either brown or black, and then they make like you have like big lips and stuff. So yeah, I think like if yeah she was really going after black people, I think that it would have been clear as day. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like I don't know what she got going on in her personal life. Not saying that she's a racist, but I mean, there's been times like, and yeah, because I'm like, it could be some stuff like that too. Not saying that she is a racist again, but if there is like some like video evidence of her saying something racist or doing something racist, then it's like, oh, okay, then she is, but If not that, like they like there's there ain't nothing racist about this girl, and then yeah, she just made one wrong move. I don't think this should be the end of her career and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, with that being said, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and peace.